After winning my second Stanley Cup with Seattle and my third of my NHL career, Pekka Pasta has decided it's time for a brand new chapter in his illustrious career in the National Hockey League. I'm going to go out on a limb. Maybe it's not even a limb, but this is the best 6-year stretch out of any goalie in NHL history. I started out with Seattle winning 32 games, 7 shutouts, a 923, 923 again. I won 48 games my third season, 52, 12, and 5. We won the Stanley Cup that year. I won the Vezina every single season with Seattle. Came back the year afterwards, had a great regular season, didn't get it done in the playoffs, and then of course last year 49 wins, 8 shutouts with a 932. It is now officially time to request a trade from the Seattle Kraken. The GM is not going to be happy. I mean, we're fresh off of a Stanley Cup and your greatest goalie of all time just literally up and leaves. There we go. Send me to a Stanley Cup contender, specific division, or anybody. We are going to a certain division, and that is the Central Division. There's one team I have in mind, and that is the team I'm going to play for. All right, GM, what do you have for me? Have you sent me to the team that I want to go to? Now, Pekka Pasta, you've been traded to the Dallas Stars. Pack your bags. You are on the next plane to Dallas. Yes, sir. That's the team I wanted to go to. There was one team on my no-trade list, and that was them. I wanted them. I don't want anybody else. I'm headed to Texas, baby. Now, of course, the reason why I wanted to go here was I know they had a great roster. They won 60 games last season. They're very top-heavy on that first line with Robertson, Wyatt Johnston, and Alexander Holtz. The second line's decent. Third line could use a little bit of work. Fourth line isn't great, but look at this. I'm playing in front of I'm playing behind a much better D-core. We got Sanderson and Drysdale. I mean, two of those guys probably equal out Cale Makar, maybe even a little bit better. And then the rest of the D-core is a lot better. And in goal, Pekka Pasta at a 99 and Devin Levi at an 88 overall. And here we go. I'm making my Dallas debut in front of the Texas crowd. We're actually 1-3 to start the season, and we're down 3-2 to Washington, who are 4-0 to start out. So things are not going too great. Oh my God. All right. It's been a few days since I played Be a Pro, goalie Be a Pro. I got to lock in and be a little bit better. I don't think, did my pad save? I guess they did. I look clean in this Dallas jersey, man. Obviously, Dallas, never been here before with Pekka. 1 year, I think, with Shorzy. We're only down by 1. We're getting outshot pretty heavily, 26-17. I got to get familiar with my new teammates. Obviously, no more Shorzy, no more Makar or Jack Hughes. Any of those guys, they're all gone now. We got to get used to this lineup here in Dallas. Gunther coming in. Dylan Gunther, hug that post, Pekka. Hug that post, brother. You know what you're doing. You are a veteran at goaltender, Be a Pro. Back to the point. No shot yet. Tkachuk trying to go with backhand, but not really a shot there, so I've yet to make a save in this third period as Dallas tries to get back in this game. We started out pretty badly, 1-3, so I'm hoping the Stars, the laws of averages, lots of time, 14 minutes to go here in the third period. Dallas is, they're pushing. They know they're down by a goal. Dice coming in to Lafreniere, nice shot, and a nice save by Pekka. There it is. History has been made as the GOAT goaltender has made his first save in a Dallas uniform. Also, I have a streak of 6 straight Vezina trophies. So if we break that this year, Dallas, you know Pekka Pasta is not going to be happy. They're going to play for their goaltender. I know Seattle had a defensive scheme. I don't really know what it is here in Dallas. I'm praying it's something similar. Brindley coming in. Less is more, less is more, less is more. No. You're not going to beat me like that. 27 shots, 3 of them gone in. So that's what, 24 saves? Here we go. Capo Caco coming in. Shoot backhander, and he doesn't even hit the net. Somebody asked me in the comments, why do I call Capo Caco? And I do not call him that. I quite literally do not. So, hearing problems indeed. Hockey problems right now for Dallas as 8 minutes to go. Still down by 1. Stankoven, there we go. Logan Stankoven will get his second of the year. And the Stars have tied the game up. All right, so we're back to a tie game. Beautiful. I cannot believe. Oh, Stankoven again trying for his second of the night. I like the offense here in Dallas. I really do. Seattle, they struggled. They struggled a lot of times with scoring goals. Maybe the Stars don't have that problem. I mean, Wyatt Johnston, Jason Robertson, Logan Stankoven is still here, even though he got traded to Carolina literally in year number 1. Thankfully, I started this Be a Pro way before then. So we got to lock in. 6:20 to go. I've made like 1 or 2 saves in this third period, so I haven't really had much of a workload. There it is. Oh my God, was that Bowman? I got to get used to these names. It's tough. It is definitely tough. Uder Soderstrom up to Matthew Tkachuk. Matthew coming in. Tkachuk waiting. Shooting. Nice save by Pekka Pasta there. If I get beat clean, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be a very mad puppy, and there we go. We snagged that puck with our glove. All right, we win that draw. Get it out, boys. There we go. Jordan Kyrou. Kyrou, you got to move that puck, buddy. At least we don't have Robert Thomas. I would much rather a former St. Louis Blue and Jordan Kyrou. Robert Thomas was an absolute headache to deal with in Seattle, man. That was the determining factor why I left. Seattle knows they effed up there, and they didn't scratch that man the entire playoff run. All right, he's going to rim it around. Hug that post, Pekka. Hug that post. If you come out to me, I'm going to poke check. I'm aggressive now, man. I've done my training. I have done my training. Kyrou up to Bowman. Over to Capo Caco, for anybody who thinks I say the K twice in his name. It's not the case. Definitely not the case. All right, we still got a tie game. 40 seconds remaining here in regulation. Dice shooting, trying to go short side, but a nice blocker save by Pekka there. Less is more, brother. Less is more. Oh, my God. Jason Robertson on a B-way to end the game. And what a save by the netminder. I thought he had the game on his stick. Wyatt Johnston, though. What a save again. As the Stars are all over the Caps. I like the way we play, man. I like the way we play. Hopefully this is not a facade. This is not smoke and mirrors. This is how Dallas is going to play constantly as Wyatt Johnston gets his second of the game. And we take the lead with 17 seconds to go in the third period. 15 seconds to go. They're going to pull their goalie. We got to lock it down here, Pekka. You got to get your fucking debut win with the Stars. Yeah, less than 10 seconds to go. The Capitals can't even get out of their own end. Lafreniere gets bodied. Oh, wait a minute. Brindley coming in. Brindley waiting. Johnston, nice. And there it is. And Pekka passed his debut. We will pick up the W. All right, we are getting back-to-back starts here with Dallas in Toronto. No score in the third period, despite the fact that we are outshooting them 23-15. There's not been a single goal scored yet in this hockey game. So this is a great game to get my save percentage back up there. I'm only at a 909, but it's going to fluctuate. It's very early on in the regular season. So one bad game can really either boost or hurt my save percentage. So here we go. It's a marathon, not a sprint. We're in Texas now. You know what the saying is for the Stars. Take a little less for a whole lot more. All right, JJ Peterka coming into the zone. I haven't really faced a lot of shots so far. That first game against, I can't even remember who that game was against, but we were just in control that entire third period, man. Jason Robertson over to Sanderson. Oh no, Jake Sanderson getting laid out by Daniel D.C. Cormier. Barkey coming in the zone. Take a little less. Good save there, Pekka. I do not need to move. Less is more. Remember, less is more as a goaltender. It's been a few days since I played. Oh, my God. All right, come on. Here we go. Wyatt Johnston. I'm expecting a big season out of you, brother. You're our best forward on the team. You are like 1 or 2 overalls higher, I think, than Robertson. Oh, no, McLean. He has a one-on-one with the Dallas defender, McLean, coming in. Get in your crease. Over Lemereau. Doesn't even get the shot off. I was ready for it, though. I was most definitely ready for it. Toronto's only had 16 shots on net, so I really cannot allow a goal in this third period. I got to pray for a strong effort from Dallas here. Capo Caco over Stankoven trying to jam it home on the short side. Stankoven's little, man. He's a little man, but, I mean, he's got a big-ass heart and a big-ass work ethic. Capo Caco in the corner. Back to the point to Kyrou. Over to Bouchner. To Bowman. Wristing it again. Honestly, that's the first time I've seen any of our players hit the shin pads. That was a constant complaint that I had here in Seattle. Nice save by Pekka. I'm going to cover that up. All right, Pekka Pasta introducing himself to Dallas, man. This could be my final home of my NHL career if all goes well. I mean, I can't go to free agency anymore. I was a free agent last year, and I just automatically re-signed. So it's going to be requesting trades from here on out. And hopefully we don't have to go to a new team. Capo Caco, oh my God, Caco, how? How did you not bury it? You had the game on your stick, buddy. 6:15 left to go. Nice, Jake Sanderson. Our D-core here in Dallas is better than Seattle, so I'm hoping that I even have better stats here. I'm more dominant than ever. I'm almost 30 years old, or actually I might have just hit 30 last season, so still have lots of time to break Martin Brodor's win record and go down as the GOAT of all GOATs. Oh no, behind the net, out in front. I'm ready for it. I am ready for it. Guyette moves it on over to Sam Moskevich, to Bouchard. Evan Bouchard playing on the Leafs in like 2036 is crazy. All right, get up, Pekka. Go, Wyatt Johnston. You got some room. 2-on-1 with Robertson. Johnston, waiting, firing, and there it is. There is the introduction of the shin pads. It looks like it doesn't really matter what team I play on. The computers are just going to hit the shinnies every chance they get. Johnston, skate that puck up, brother. Over to Jake Sanderson, leading the rush. Sanderson coming in, gets bodied, but we clean it up. Over to Holtz, firing. No shot there. Come on, Jason Robertson. Back out to Johnston. Johnston again, and he's going to snipe it. There it is. His 4th of the season will give us the lead late in the third period. Less than 50 seconds to go. We just got to wind that clock down in the third. Oh, no. Empty net for Toronto. They're going for broke. JJ Peterka turns it over to Caco. Over to Jordan Kyrou. Kyrou, you got an empty net. Oh, no, I do not like that at all. Come on, Dallas. Get a handle on it. Seattle was great at putting the puck in the empty net. We did that many, many times. This is like a 4-on-2 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Barkley over. What a save by Pekka Pasta. I still do not feel like I'm at my apex best right now. Controls-wise, Bowman. Oh, come on, Bowman. Just put it in the empty net, dude. You're literally in their zone, and you can't put home the empty net. JJ Peterka. Peterka over. Hug the post. Out in front. Nice save by Pekka. I'm going to play that puck. Play that puck to my defenseman. I'm kind of all over the place right now. It's going to take a few games under my belt to get back to the hang of this. Barkey over, and there we go. Capo Caco, are you going to seal the deal in empty netter? No, it doesn't matter, as I just pitched my first ever shutout with the Dallas Stars. Here we go in the most famous arena in all of sports, Madison Square Garden. We got a 4-2 lead over the Rangers, and I wanted to hop in and play this third period. I love playing in New York, man. Celebrini coming in, trying to feed it over. That's my puck. Play the puck. There we go, Pekka. Basically a third defenseman back here. We got a 4-2 lead, out shooting them 25-22. We're 5-1 now on the season, or 5-3 on the season, I should say. My record is 5-1, but obviously Dallas lost a few games before Pekka got here. But ever since he's been here, he's been great. Cartwright, nice shot, but a better save. Out in front, I'm waiting for it. Over. I was ready for that cross crease, man. I gotta be ready. Get my active stick here, Pekka. Active stick in case the cross crease comes. Oh no, why would I poke it off my own defender? How stupid can one be? Alexander Holtz coming in. This top first line, man, they've been producing. Sanderson cannot bury it. Belinas gonna skate it up, moves it up to Seabrook. Is that Brent Seabrook's son? I mean, at this point, a lot of these guys, former players, probably have their sons playing in the National Hockey League now. Alexander Holtz up to Wyatt Johnston. Over. Nice shot and a nice save by Tutu. Captain Jason Robertson as well. Let's see if we can get another goal here. We don't really need one. In all honesty, we just need that clock to strike 0. In the middle, Patrick Elias. No shot on net there. Elias again, my bad. Belus over to Seabrook. These names are getting a little tricky. We're getting deep into this Be a Pro, so I'm not familiar with who is in the NHL now. Pekka Pass doesn't pay attention to any of that stuff. All he pays attention to is Sydney Sweeney, his wife, at home, and playing hockey. Stopping that black rubber thing. Nice steal by Johnston. Over to Holtz. Holtz, you got to get it out, buddy. There we go. Robertson loses it, but Holtz recovers it. 6:30 remaining in the third. Jason Robertson, no shot on net. Holtz, rebound. There's no rebound to be had. 6 minutes remaining here in the third period. 2-goal lead by Dallas. They've been firing on all cylinders ever since Pekka Pasta has joined their team. They're back to being a Stanley Cup contender. They won 61 games last season, but they were a first-round exit. So we're trying to change that here, change the culture in Dallas, and win them a Stanley Cup. Sanderson at the blue line. Just loses. Actually, I thought he was going to lose that puck. I thought that was going to be a turnover. Celebrini up to Alex DeBrincat, who somehow is still playing in the NHL at like 38 years of age. Celebrini coming in, loses it to Johnston. 1:50 to go here in the third. Come on, Dallas. Show me that you guys can play a defensive-style hockey with the lead. I mean, Seattle was so good at this. I need the Stars to be good as well. Less than a minute to go. Drysdale to Stankoven. A nice shot and a nice save by Tutu. Elias. Got to move it on over to Seabrook. All right. New York's going to cook here. They're down by 2. They're going to pull their goalie as well. They think they have a shot. Never mind. The goalie's got to go back to his crease. Nice turnover by the Stars. Stars have been good, man. In the real-time game, every game so far, we've been dominating our prey. And we haven't got a goal in this game, but we haven't needed one. Elias coming in, no shot again. Have I even made a save in this third period? I feel like I've made a few, but not too many. My workload has been very, very light here in Dallas thus far, and honestly, I'm not complaining about it. 25 shots, only 2 goals against is not horrible. That's like a .908 save percentage, something like that. How does that squeak in, man? Oh my God. Just put me back down to an 80 overall. It doesn't even matter what my overall is if I'm still going to let in squeakers like that, dude. Perfect positioning, perfect save attempt. They might tie this game up here. Actually, get it out. There we go, Robertson. Still win this hockey game. I was just talking about my save percentage, and this game definitely did not do wonders for it. Nonetheless, we get the victory here in MSG. All right, so here we are back in Dallas up against the Winnipeg Jets. My save percentage has dropped mightily. I went from like a 943 to a 934. Now I'm a 925. 7-3 record, which is not bad. We're winning this game against Winnipeg. I also added more X factors to my guy, so hopefully I can be even greater at making saves than I already am. Jason Robertson's the captain. Hopefully he can lead us to a Stanley Cup. It would be very cool if EA added in the feature, just for Be a Pro, that a goaltender could be named a captain. And if you're good enough as a goalie, you can have that C around your sweater. That would be very, very cool. But of course, That is not a feature. Let's see what the Stars can do. Tons of time this third period to blow things up. Tons of time to mess it up as well. Jojen coming in. Nice shot. Better save by Pekka. I got to be dialed in here. Back to the point. Appleby blasting one. Rebound. I can't see where the puck is at sometimes, man. It is a struggle when there's 3-4 guys in front of me. It's tough. Holtz getting body there. Oh, nice pass to Robertson. Shooting. I mean, it almost went in. I like the shot selection of Dallas. They're not too bad. Not as bad as Seattle. That's for damn sure. Felt like we were hitting shin pads every second shot. And we really struggled getting pucks on net. Benstrom over to Houghton. Houghton down low to Marty Necas. Necas trying to go short side, but Pekka Pasta was ready for it, man. Sometimes there's just way too many sweaters in front of me. It messes me up a little bit. Positionally, I gotta reclaim. I gotta hug the post. That's the issue. I'm not hugging the post enough. The post is your safe spot, Pekka Pasta. Oh no, get it out, Drysdale. Up to Sanderson. Jake Sanderson. Up to Alexander Holtz. All right, Holtz, see what you can do here, brother. Why are you gliding into the offensive zone with a back checker on your ass? That does not make any sense. Hopefully, Dallas can start waking up here. An insurance marker would be nice. Benstrom shooting, and an easy save by Pekka. Helios moves on up to Astles. Man, these names are out of control. Winnipeg coming into the zone. Feeds over to Kesselring. Back over. Kiiskanen. Nice save by Pekka again, baby. As long as I'm square, I should be able to make that save. Blasting it. Another great save. Hug that post. Hug that post, brother. We got 6:20 remaining here in the third period. Sitting on a 1-goal lead. A nice pad save again out in front. Back to the point. Shot. Blocker saved by Pekka. He is hanging in there. I mean, he's keeping the Dallas Stars with a lead here in the third period. They were all over us there. I made every single save calmly and safely. 3:45 left to go. Do not turn it over at the blue line here, Dallas. We don't need a goal. I just need y'all to wind the clock down. Waste time in the offensive zone. 2-on-1. Wow, okay, we had a 2-on-0 pretty much. A little mini 2-on-0 there, and you didn't slide that puck over. God damn, Dallas is not the sharing type, eh? What happened to take a little less for a whole lot more? We need to be doing that here. Everything's bigger in Texas, including Pekka Pasta's pads. All right, watch it. There we go. Jordan Kyrou, get it out, Kyrou. There we go. He got it out of the zone. Less than a minute to go. Winnipeg is going to pull their goalie as soon as they get an opportunity here. As soon as they get into the zone with possession, but they're not going to. Jason Robertson gets laid out at the blue line. All right. Dallas is having trouble getting into the offensive zone right now. They really cannot do it. Wyatt Johnston, full head of steam in front of him. Well, okay, all right, Johnston. You still had the puck. I'm not going to get mad at that deke. I'm not going to do it. All right, defensive zone draw. We got to win it here, Johnston. Nah, Johnston loses that draw. I don't like that at all. Back to Ramsey. Ramsey shot. Doesn't get on net, but my own goddamn defender shot it at me. I don't know what he was thinking there. Thankfully, I hugged the post. Thankfully, I made the save. Jason Robertson, how? You have an empty net, brother. How do you not bury it? Wyatt Johnston had an empty net, too, and even he couldn't bury it. All right, there must seem to be some empty net woes here in Dallas. Nonetheless, we pick up, again, another victory up against the Winnipeg Jets. All right, up against my former team in the Colorado Avalanche. We got a 1-0 lead, so we are protecting that very valuable thing yet again. Now, simulating-wise, I'm not playing great, dude. I don't know what it is. Edward Sale, former Seattle Kraken, shoots, and former Kraken, Pekka Pasta makes the save, but it seems like my save percentage goes up when I actually play the games, which is weird. Usually it's the other way around. I guess I'm still finding my footing in the sim engine with Dallas. But, I mean, my save percentage drops when I sim, and when I play, it goes up. So, I'm trying to figure things out right now. Lots of time in this third period to get an insurance marker or ruin my my mood. I'm honestly not mad. Anything above a 920, I'll honestly take at this point in my career. Just trying to get my career save percentage up there. It's up to a 918, which is crazy. It was sitting at like a 914 4 years ago, but I've just been so goddamn dominant. And hopefully that trend's going to continue here at the Dallas Stars. Robertson gets laid out yet again. Honestly, I'm not liking Jason Robertson's game. I like Wyatt Johnston, but Robo right now needs to find his footing. He's not playing too great. Here we go, Jason. Up to Drysdale. Drysdale, is that Jamie? I think. Over to Sanderson. Finding Johnston, trying to go 5-hole on Petrov. 13:45 left to go here in the third period. The greatest goaltender of all time. Having fun in Dallas. You know what they say? Everything is bigger in Texas. So was my fat paycheck as well. I was making like $8.3 million. I was severely underpaid for what I gave the Kraken, man. I should have been making at least 12.5. I don't know what my contract is. I'll probably have to check it after this game, but I gotta imagine it is in the double figures now. Double digits for millies, for sure. All right, halfway through this third period. Come on, Pekka Pasta. Not a great workload thus far. Only 16 shots, 16 of them being saved, so I can allow 1 goal, but 2 is where your save percentage starts to decline. So, Capo Caco over Kyrou, trying to go top glove. I mean, he had the room open. He just did not hit the net. Caco, back to the point. All right, Pekka. Your time to shine, baby. Your time to shine. Move that up to your D-man. Beautiful breakout pass. Buchener, why? Why do you got to skate in front of my crease like that and just tease me with a potential goal? Like, I don't understand why you couldn't just turn around and go the other way with the puck. That's the whole point of me coming out, is that you don't have to come back in your own end. Oh, my God. Hug the post. I was kind of a little wonky there positionally. And not like my positioning there. Logan Stankoven gets bodied, and I mean, he's 5'8". That dude's going to get bodied out there. I play with Alexander DeBrincat. That dude got beat up all the time. We're going to play that puck. Get it out of the zone. Stankoven. 4:20 left to go. Still a 1-goal game for Dallas. Bowman coming in the zone. Bowman, take a shot. Okay, it is an absolute yard sale by Stan Bowman's kid. Getting laid out. Mikko Rantanen still on the Avs all these years later. No McKinnon. No Cale Makar, but Mikko stuck it out, man. He was the last man remaining. The last man standing as well. Get it out, Dallas. Oh my God, I don't like the Stars right now. I do not like our game. 1:30 left to go in the third. Robo turns it over to Miro Heiskanen. That is not Miro Heiskanen. I guess there's another Heiskanen in the league. Rantanen coming in. Rantanen, nice glove save by Pekka. Play that puck. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Why did I do that? Why would I play that puck? Nice save again by Pekka. Padding those stats, baby. We are padding those stats. Holtz, no empty net. It's going to come soon, though. You know it is. Holtz, nice shot. Easy save by Petrov. Nice. Back. That was a forecheck. Robertson, how did you miss that? Hopefully we can learn how to cycle and just kill time in the offensive zone. Seattle was amazing at that at times. Hopefully Dallas can be as well. But Jason Robertson's going for those goals, man. He is going for those goals. Colorado has 3 games upcoming. None of them that important, considering they're not a Stanley Cup contender. We are, so we got to do well in the regular season. Have a good seeding so we can play an easier matchup in round number 1. And go back-to-back because I still am the reigning and defending goaltender of the Stanley Cup winning team. Although Dallas didn't win last year, Pekka Pasta did indeed. All right, empty net for Colorado. There it is. Rower coming in. Nice shot and a nice save by Pekka. 20 seconds to go. Back to the blue line. Sandin Pellikka coming in. No shot to be had. There it is. Shuramenko. Oh, he missed the wide open net. All right. All right, we got 10 seconds to go. One final rush for Colorado. Rantanen to Lushenko. Lushenko over. What a diving save by Pekka Pasta, as I'm going to pick up the ho-ho shutout here against my former team in the Colorado Avalanche. All right, finally we get to test out these blacked out jerseys, and honestly, my white pads really don't mesh well with them that good, honestly. If I had black pads, they would look very sick, but I guess I'm going to have to live with it. All right, so we are doing very well so far. 924 save percentage, winning hockey games. Got a few shutouts back-to-back. Pekka Pasta, honestly, I feel a lot quicker this season than I did last year. In between the pipes, I feel very, very fast. We got a 1-1 tie with Columbus in the third period. We got full pressure as well. Oh my God, Dallas, you're just going to throw away full pressure, dude? Are we serious? You just gave them the puck. All right, I got to lock in here. Pekka's got to be good. I'm going to blame it on my warm-up. I'm going to have to start warming up before I hop into every single Be a Pro session. Why, Johnston coming in. Johnston trying to bury it. I like that chance, though. If that was Seattle, that would have been a shot. Probably not on net. Johnston back to the point to Drysdale. Over to Sanderson. Over to Johnston. Over to Holtz. Dallas is moving that puck around, blasting off the shin pads. Nice save on the netminder there. We're all over Columbus. We got to get a goal. Jake Sanderson finding again a nice save. Columbus's goalie is keeping them in this game, dude. Shots are 24-21 for the Stars. We are doing well. It's a 1-1 tie. We do need that extra goal, though. Let's see. This is a good practice for the playoffs, man. Because there is going to be times where we come into the third all tied up at 1. And we need a goal to win that hockey game. So let's see if we can do that. Connor Zary coming in the zone. Zary loses it. Bilesma shooting. Pekka makes the flashing glove save. 11:03 left to go. Dropped in a butterfly, Pekka. You got to be calm in between the pipes. Bowman coming into the zone. Turns it over to Dryden. All right, get in there, Holtz. Get in there, Alex. Or no, that's Capo Caco. My bad. All right, 2-4 is Caco. I think 18 is Holtz. Is that not a penalty on Stankoven? Stankoven just got buried, dude. There it is. Blasting a nice tip, but it didn't hit the net. Caco again in the corner. Behind the net to Stankoven. Stankoven up to Drysdale. Caco from the goddamn Rockstar zone. And that man could not bury it. All right, very good period by Dallas right now. I've made like 1 or 2 shots or 1 or 2 saves so far. So, again, we're controlling the pace of play. We've still yet to score. Dryden coming in the zone. Poked off his stick. I'm loving the decor here in Dallas. I was going to say Seattle, man. I've been so used to saying Seattle and the Kraken. I got to move on, man. It's the next chapter of Pekka Pasta's illustrious NHL career. The greatest goaltender of all times on a brand new team with a brand new challenge. Bring a Stanley Cup to the big state of Texas. I mean, they got one in their franchise's history. I don't think they've won it all during this Be a Pro, so they've been basically losers. Oh my God, cover it up, Pekka. Cover that puck up, brother. 2:52 left to go in this third period. The Dallas Stars have controlled this game thus far. Shots are pretty even, though, man. And the score is even. Nice. Oh, my God. Jamie Drysdale. I have not seen anybody on Seattle be able to do that. Split the D like that at all. So, things are looking promising here. Dallas. Jason Robertson on the doorstep gets absolutely robbed. All right. Robo's a questionable one. That man has not been able to bury the puck yet. I don't think I've seen him score, so I'm going to need him to wake the hell up. Holtz shooting. Nice shot and a nice save by Blomqvist. Less than a minute remaining here in regulation of a tie game. We could have our first OT of the entirety of the regular season. Yet to go to overtime, so that should be cool. More 3-on-3 action. Just as long as I don't blow it here in the third. Lindstrom coming in. Cade Lindstrom. I didn't like that at all. I didn't like the way I felt, man. I haven't really felt that great as a goalie this entire... Oh my God, what a lethal save by Pekka. I got to break dance for that, chat. I have to break dance for that. That was a nice save. 18 seconds remaining. Stankova, nice steal there. Haven't really felt like myself this entire live stream. I feel like I can play better. There's another level that I can reach. Luckily, we're only early on in the regular season, so I have a boatload of time to find my game. Lindstrom, easy glove save by Pekka. 2 seconds to go. We're off to OT. Alrighty, first overtime of the regular season. I'm praying we get a W and we don't have to go to the God-forbidden shootout. My arch nemesis, Robertson, running Drysdale, shooting. Why Johnston jumped over that puck there. Lots of room for both teams to cook. So Pekka's got to lock in here. Raymond coming into the zone. Is that Lucas Raymond? Over Fantilli. Fantilli! Nah. I'm way too much of a veteran now to fall for those tricks. If that was a few years ago, I probably would have slid the wrong way and caused the goal. Out in front, nice save by Pekka again. The poke check. I gotta be good with the poke check, man. Do not let them just cross crease it in front of you, Pekka Pasta. Hug the post. There we go. We got a 2-0. Go all alone. Wyatt Johnston with the game on his stick, and he will bury it as the Stars pick up the victory in overtime. Well, here we are back in Texas. I am like 19 or 20-3. I believe my first 23 games so far this season. The Stars should be at the top of the standings. We're dominating. I got another sim shutout, and right now we got a tie game against the Detroit Red Wings. No score in this hockey game, so I like how we have kind of taken over the mantle of Seattle of becoming a defensive style of team to where Pekka can flourish. This is the best way to win a cup, man. It's proven. If you can surround Pekka Pasta with a decent team that can play defense, he's going to win you cups. I've won 3 in my career already, so I want ring number 4. I want to go back-to-back. I've never been able to go back-to-back before yet. This is my third time winning, third chance at going back-to-back, so I want to get it done here. With the Dallas Stars, bring them their second Stanley Cup in franchise history. Go down as a Stars legend. Probably getting my jersey retired here as well. Maybe even win my 7th consecutive Vezina. Jason Robertson trying to snipe it there. He couldn't get it to go, though. Robo over to Johnston. We need some nicknames for these guys, too. I got Robo, Hobo, Tobo, Lobo. Dallas in 5, baby. Oh, no. Nice save by Pekka Pasta. Out in front. Pekka, seriously. Why did I get caught there on that post? I wanted to get over to my left post, and it was not allowing me to do so. Where's the puck at? Robo coming in the zone. Loses it like a hobo. All right. I got to lock in. Berkeley Catton coming in the zone. I think Berkeley actually played with Seattle at one point. No longer a member of the Kraken, though. Back to the point, man. Nice shot, and a better save by Pekka. He's locking in. Only 20 saves so far in the game. But, I mean, I haven't allowed a goal yet, so I'm praying that I can do that for the remainder of this game. They're just blasting shots from the point. I'm covering that up. Haynes walking in. Oh, my God. He shot it on the ice, but it almost went in. McNeely getting bodied by Capo Caco. Over to Bowman. Bad turnover again. The Stars are getting hemmed into their own zone right now. Oh, no. I got to get up Stamberg, and it gets tipped in front, and there goes my shutout. Tipped by my own goddamn teammate. What is there to say about that? All right, well, there goes my shutout. I really did think I was going to rack up another one. And here's a new, never mind. I was going to say we're down in the game, but Bowman ties it up straight away. All right, here we go. 6 minutes to go. Back to a tie game. Just 1 goal against per each. I mean, honestly, I would have rathered if it was a scoreless game. I really cannot allow another goal here. If I want my save percentage to keep climbing, I'm up to a 927 now. Oh, no! Who just got launched into the bench? Oh, that is embarrassing on home ice. Yeah, you better go. Brother came back over the bench to just go back into the bench and make a change. That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Why didn't you just stay off and let somebody else go out for you, dude? You do not need to hop back over there. I know the pride probably took over for the hockey player, but, I mean, bro just got treated like an absolute baby. Hines over to Rosen. Turn over to Robo. Nice job, Robo. Come on, Dallas. It is a tie game. We can get back here. 2-on-1. Holtz, come on. You lost it off your own deke, brother. I do not like that at all. Less than a minute to go. Stahlberg coming in. Stahlberg shooting, and Pekka gonna flash the leather. 52.9 seconds to go. We just had overtime in the last game that I started. I don't want it again. I want Dallas to finish this game in regulation, baby. All right, hug that post, Pekka. Less is more. Less is more. Up to Stankoven. 42 seconds remain here in regulation. Finding Kako. Nice shot and a nice save by Gustavo Weller. That guy was competing with me for Vezinas a few seasons ago. He's still very young, and he's probably up in the mid-90s now, so maybe he's even better than he was before. Less than 30. Left in regulation. Bad turnover. Oh, Stankoven. I did not like that one at all, brother. You can't be turning the puck over there. Here we go. Kako. You got some room, Kako. All right, he's going to wait. Feet in the middle. Off the shin pads. Out of the zone, and it is offside. We have 15 seconds remaining here in regulation, as the Dallas Stars are at a standstill tie with the Detroit Red Wings. Robertson, Robo, walking in. Robo, nice shot and a nice save by Gustavo Weller, who's going to cover it up with 4.2 left to go. Here we go, back-to-back overtimes in Dallas. We are 1-1 tie up against the Red Wings, 5 hard miles, and then a God-forbidden shootout. Boldy, easy save. I'm playing that puck, baby. Let that clock dwindle down. Robertson, here we go. 2-on-1 the other way. The Stars have an opportunity to end the game. Johnston and Drysdale. Drysdale ripping it, and a nice save by Weller. 3:13 remaining in the third period. Hines, where are you going? Oh, no. Breakaway Boldy coming in. Matthew Boldy to Manning. Shot, easy save by Pekka. Get to your post. Get to your post. Out in front. Nah. I'll play that puck. That's an easy save, man. You're going to... Okay, come on, dude. Jimmy Drysdale, I gave you that puck, brother. I fully gave... Nice poke by Pekka. Nice save again. Play the puck back to the corner. I ain't worried. Come on, this guy is inept. Absolutely inept at getting the puck out. By Johnston, getting buried. Full pressure by the Dead Wings. They're all over Dallas here in the overtime frame. 3-on-3 is not boding well for us. Robo, go. Robo, you get a straight lane to the net. No energy. Backdoor. Johnston can't bury it, though. 38 seconds to go. If we go to a shootout, I'm not even playing. I'm not even going to bother. We have a better opportunity at winning if I don't play. Hines, nice save by Pekka yet again. Go. You're all alone. All alone. Oh, no. Stankoven has no speed. Came off the bench. Took him too long. Oh, with Stankoven. Trying to center that out in front. Can't do it, though. We have 20 seconds to go here in OT. Breakaway the other way. Berkeley Catton coming down on Pekka. Pasta! And there it is. I bit a little too late, and it's in the back of the net. It is a home stand here in Dallas, man. We have been at home for a long time. This time up against Nashville, who actually has the lead in the third period, up 2-1. I've made 24 saves, so not too bad. I just cannot allow a single goal in this third period if I want my save percentage to be good, but we're not going to focus on that. We are potentially going to focus on tying the game up. 18 minutes to go. We only put forth 16 shots on net, so we've kind of been dominated this third period. Spence coming in. What a case here. Oh my God, that got redirected. Did it ever do? Go. Holtz, you got some room. Turn on the Jets. Alexander Holtz coming down the wing. I don't know what he was trying to do there. Holtz again. Back to the blue line. Over to Robo. Johnston to Robo. Does not even hit the net. All right. Very interesting there. I'm going to lock in, though, and hopefully make a lot of saves in this third period. Pekka's starting to feel himself now. I'm feeling good. Spence coming in the zone. Over to Helenas. Doesn't get a shot on net. I was ready for it, though. Nice D by Jamie Drysdale. Skates all the way down the length of the ice just to turn the puck over. Oh, my God. Dallas, this is an opportunity, man. This is a challenge we're not used to. Being down by 1 goal. Stankoven, come on, brother. What is that? There's going to be scenarios in the third period in the playoffs. We got to get used to this. We got to be able to come back. Spence coming in. Spence shooting. Nah. No shot to be had. 10:28 left to go. Still down by 1 in this third period. I'm praying the Stars can get back in this game. Capo. Oh, okay. Who was that? Was that Robertson taking off the post? No, we're on the second line, so it was one of our bum second liners who just straight up took the post off there. Like, what are you doing, dude? We're in the offensive zone. Can we not, like, kind of focus on scoring a goal here? There it is. Sanderson. Over. Blasting it from the point. Hit one of the defenders in front. Hit one of the defenders in front. Helson. Where are you going? Helson moves it up to Vishnevsky. What a goddamn name, dude. All right. 8:20 remaining. in the third period. Dallas is still down by 1, getting outshot pretty heavily as well. Not a lot of games you see us getting outshot, as Blanchard will make the nice save. Oh my God, horrible turnover at the blue line. He almost got a goddamn breakaway. Holy hell, 6:30 left here in the third period. We are trying to come back in this game. Not looking too great, though. Robo coming in. Robo shooting. Doesn't get a shot on net. I don't like this at all, man. 5:25 left to go. Albright is going to move it up to Dellandrea. Turnover at the blue line as Dallas stacks the blue line. They're not letting anybody in. They're going for a goal right now. Jason Robertson. Robo finding Wyatt Johnston. Over to Holtz. Back to Sanderson. Walking in. Sanderson, no shot to be had on that. Sanderson again getting robbed by the netminder. Dallas is struggling, man. I don't like this. Can we not score a goal? 1 goal. It's not like we're down by 2, man. If we come into a third period down 3-1, it's almost wraps that we are not. Why are we trapping it up? Why are we doing a 1-3-1 right now? Although it's honestly, hell, okay. My own teammates are screening me right now. Get out of the way, defender. Get out of the way. 1:10 remaining to go in the third period. Kako over to Johnston. No. Empty net. Oh, I gotta go to the net. Oh my God, get to the net. Skate, you fat ass. Skate, you fat ass. Skate. Yes, Pekka Pasta. Great offensive play, laddie. Oh my God, how did I make that play? If we score all because of that, I'll be the hero here in Texas. Come on, Dallas. We got to get this game. We got to get 1 goal. Empty net. Oh no, Helenis. And he's going to put it in the empty netter. Unbelievable. Well, this is going to be, I think, the first game I've hopped into where we're not actually going to get the W. Down 3-1 to the Nashville Predators. Oh my God, of course, we score when it's not even needed, man. Back to a 1-goal game. Are they going to end up pulling me again? All right, back to a 1-goal game. We're going to pull. Empty net, empty net. Seattle didn't do it a lot. Dallas surprisingly did. I wasn't ready for it. Oh my God, we actually tied it up. Jason Robertson ties the game with his 26th of the season. And we might have another OT on our hands here. The Predators quite literally choked away a victory against a very good team in the Dallas Stars in the last, 30 seconds there. We're going for another. We're going to get a power play as well. It is a complete sell job by the Predators as they are falling apart here in the third period. The coach is not happy. 13 seconds to go. We might actually get it. Oh my God. Logan Stankoven on the doorstep. Stankoven again. Rebound. Are we going to head to overtime? All right. I think we might have OT on our hands again. 5 seconds. We get a 5-on-3. What is going on? The puck luck is on our side right now. We were down by 2 with 30 seconds to go. Not only did we score 2 goals, but we get a 5-on-3. You got to hit the net, dude. We're going to head to overtime now with a 5-on-3. All right, boys. If we don't score here, there is something wrong in Dallas. A 5-on-3 in overtime. I mean, for 1:40, we're going to get this done. Kako coming in. Over Holtz shooting, and there it is. An absolute beauty of a comeback as we do not lose the game. Here we go on the road in St. Louis, and we got these filthy road jerseys, all white, deck out by Pekka Pasta, baby. And we got a 2-1 lead against the St. Louis Blues. 19 shots, 18 saves. After that insane comeback against Nashville, I'm riding at an all-time high, 927 save percentage. I am not complaining a bit. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to make a lot of saves and hopefully not get scored on in this third period. Jarvis coming in the zone. Oh no, Jarvis gets it again. Jarvis can't get a shot on net though. Great defending by the Dallas Stars. Man, they just blend into the ice. The jerseys are way too white. We might wear these on the road for the playoffs. Yet to confirm that. These jerseys are filthy, man. Dallas, of course, has the best jerseys in the NHL currently. A great reason why I joined their squad. Not to mention, they got a loaded team. Second in the entire league. They got the greatest goaltender of all time. Holtz on the backhand. Doesn't even get a shot on net there. He missed the net on his backhand. Drysdale shooting. Tip in front. Hit the post. I don't know how that did not go in. Holtz, we got full pressure in the offensive zone. Over to Robo. Sanderson blasting one off the shin pads. All right, Pekka, get ready. You are ready indeed. Seth Jarvis coming in. Hug that post. Hug that post. There we go. We're out of the zone as easily as they came into the zone. Caberlet, is that Thomas Caberlet's son playing on the St. Louis Blues here in 2037? Unbelievable. Millen moves over to Iginla. Over to Caberlet. Caberlet coming in. Doesn't get a shot on net. Hug that post, Pekka Pasta. You know what to do. Less is more. Take a whole lot less for a whole lot more. Bowman, you got to move it up. Jake Sanderson going to lead the rush. Sanderson waiting out in front. Nice save by the netminder there. Dallas all over on that forecheck though. Millen, he's going to get it out for the Blues. We got a 1-3-1 trap style here in Dallas. So honestly, that's actually good for games that we're leading in because the computers, they do not know what the hell to do facing a 1-3-1. So honestly, the Stars program might be better than Seattle's. I'm not going to say it is yet. Way too early to tell. We'll see how the playoffs go, but that is beautiful, man. A 1-3-1 is exactly what we should have been running in Seattle. The computer will just end up running into one of the defenders, and then it's just a turnover the other way. We need that to happen multiple times in a game. All right, oh no. Iginla over to Caberlet. Thomas Caberlet. I gotta hug that post. Back to the point. I'm coming out. Oh my god, I was kind of out of my crease there. I didn't like that. Iggy. Back to the blue line again. Over to Caberlet. Caberlet shooting, and Pekka will glove it down. 157. Less than 2 minutes remain. They get a power play. Don't like that at all. We're going to have to kill for basically the remainder of this game. Not a great job. Uh-oh. Iginla coming in. Iginla backhand. Nice save by Pekka Pass to cover it up. Pekka, cover the puck up there. Come on. How can I not cover that puck up, dude? Am I just absolutely stupid at goalie be a pro now? I had like 4 opportunities to put my glove on that, and I guess I elected not to. Down low. Hug the post. Nah. Come on, brother. You're not going to score from behind the goal line on the greatest goaltender of all time. Get it up. Campbell. Get it out, Campbell. Are these our penalty killers? This might be the first PK of the entire season. Holloway feeding the middle to Iggy. Again, gets bodied. Beautiful. Cascaranta. Empty net to shoot at. And, of course, he is going to miss it. He's hard on that forecheck, though. 30 seconds remain here in regulation. Sitting on a 1-goal lead. 6-on-4 for the St. Louis Blues. Come on, bounce out in front. Holloway getting bodied, but he still has the puck. One final rush for St. Louis. Iginla coming in the zone. Iginla shooting. Nice save by Pekka. Empty net for St. Louis. It is a 6-on-4 with 16 seconds to go. Nice. We win that draw. That's massive. We needed that. 12 seconds. Kill the clock, baby. Still on the PK. Dump it down the length of the ice. 7 seconds to go. Do they even have time for one more rush? They do have time. Caberlet coming in to Scott Niedermayer's son. Niedermayer, there we go. Pekka Pasta comes in and picks up yet again another victory, this time in St. Louis up against the Blues. Halfway through the season, 29-8-4 for Dallas, 62 points. Great season thus far. We are the second best team in the league behind the Seattle Kraken, so we might have to play them in the Western playoffs. Pekka has been unbeatable in a Dallas Stars uniform. 25-3-3 with 3 shutouts, a 929 save percentage, and a 198 GAA. I mean, I'm en route to my 7th consecutive Vezina, as I am the best player in the world, the best goalie in the world, most wins. I mean, shutouts, I'm 2 behind. I can definitely catch them, but I got the best save percentage as well. Actually, no. Gustavo Weller has tied me. I have a way better record, more shutouts. I'm on the better team, so it would probably lean to me if the season ended today. Luckily, we still got like a few months left of the regular season. Here we go in Dallas up against the Boston Bruins. We got a 1-1 tie in this third period. Shots are 24-19 for the Dallas Stars, so they have been putting into work. And hopefully we put the belt to ass here up against the Bruins. I just locked in. I was doing some Pekka Pasta training for a little bit and decided why not hop on here and play a few games of Be a Pro just to try to pad my stats a little bit here. Luckily, I've made 19 saves in the game, only 1 goal against after Boston repeatedly lighting me up. So I got to lock in here. I feel good, though. I feel warm. I feel warmed up and ready to go. Wyatt Johnston turns it over to Schneider. Coming in the zone. Schneider, I can't see where the puck is at. The Dallas Stars have one of the best records in the league. Pekka Pasta, I mean, 25-3-3 is insane. He's basically unbeatable in a Stars uniform so far, so we got to keep that going. Thomas coming in the zone. Is that Tim Thomas's brother? Nice shot and a nice save by Pekka. 14:30 left to go in the third period. They're going to get full pressure as well, man. That bar is almost full. If they win this draw, and luckily Capo Caco gets it out of the zone. Dumps it in deep. All right, get in on that forecheck, boys. We still got to score in this third period, take the lead. That 1-3-1, not going to lie, is going to do wonders come playoff time because the computers, they are just going to run right into our defenders. Logan Stankoven finds Bowman. No shot to be had there. Kako back to the point. Jordan Kyrou to Buchner. Capo Kako, backhander. That was a nice little sneaky backhand. I'm not mad at it. I'm definitely not mad at all. All right, lock in here. Lind to Chinnikov. Nice shot and a better save by Pekka. I feel locked in. I feel warm. I feel ready to go. And I feel like the greatest goaltender in National Hockey League history. Get that out of here. Full pressure? Nah. Not today. Kako shooting. Nice save with the netminder. 9:25 left to go in this third period. Bowman finds Jordan Kyrou, the better former St. Louis Blue. Kyrou waiting in the middle. Johnston on the backhander. Almost put it in, too. We have less than 8 minutes to go in this third period. Chinnikov gets board played at his bench. That was, honestly, it looked like too many men, but I think we're in the clear. Robo coming down. Jason Robertson waiting. Just gets bodied off the puck. I don't like that at all, man. Soft American. They're going to dump it in deep, but Pekka Pass is ready to go. Get it out, boys. Get it out. Oh, no. Oh, no. Nice. Get it out, boys. Chinakhov, it's out of the zone. 5:20 left to go in this third period. Pekka Pasta doing his thing. Absolutely flowing out here. Tim Thomas. Get out of here. Holtz. Alexander Holtz moves it up to Jamie Drysdale. Still at a standstill. 1-1 tie. Robo shooting. Nice save by the goalie there. Come on, Dallas. We got full pressure. Out in front. What a save by the goalie. Not a lot of time remaining in this third period. The Dallas Stars have outshot Boston 31-23. 2:48 left to go in this third period. So let's see what we can do. We immediately lose the draw and they get out of the zone. Kelsa coming in. Kelsa, I'm ready, dude. I am ready. I just had 40 minutes of training to warm up for this game. So no sneaky stuff is going to go by me. Kakko, where are you going? Kakko, over 1T. What a save by the netminder. Stankoven. Come on, where's the top line? Robo, Johnston, and Holtz needs to get out there right now. Less than a minute to go. Kelsa runs into our defenseman. Oh, no. Bowman moves it on over to Drysdale. Up to Stankoven. All right, 44 to go. Left in regulation. Capo, what are you doing, Capo, Kakko? Like, seriously? Come on, brother. All right, the Bruins are going to counterattack with 35 seconds remaining. Chinakhov coming in the zone. No shot to be had. Hug that post, Pekka Pasta. Hug that post, brother. Less than 30 remains here in regulation. Alexander Holtz walking in. Walking, firing, and Hanaut will glove it down. Offensive zone draw, 21 seconds to go. Come on, Dallas, back to the point. Sanderson to Drysdale, doesn't even hit the net. God damn it, we might be headed to OT. We might have overtime on the horizon here. Chinakhov gets laid out because of that 1-3-1 system that is just lethal at shutting opponents down. Robo coming in the zone, loses it. And it looks like we are going to head to overtime against the Boston Bruins here in Dallas. All right, here we go in overtime. 3-on-3 for 5 minutes. I mean, 24 shots, 23 saves. Not too shabby at all. But I can't allow a goal here in overtime. Get the hell out of here. Pekka Pasta was ready. Come on, Dallas. We got 3-on-1. Robo and Johnston. Okay, Robo and Drysdale. There it is. Oh, my God. Jamie Drysdale. How did you not bury that, brother? Winterton coming down the length of the ice. He's got a breakaway. Winterton coming in on Pekka Pasta, and he's going to rob him. The flying poke check worked yet again. W saved by Pekka. Back-to-back 2-on-1 the other way. Drysdale waiting, shooting, and Hanaut is forced to cover it up. 1:40 left to go in OT. We lose that draw. Over to Schneider. Schneider moves up to Kanusu. I'm not even going to try. He's going to wait for it. There's only 3 people on the ice right now, so Boston Bruins don't have a lot of offensive firepower. I mean, they're like 18-9. They're a pretty 500 team, so they're not really the greatest. Jamie Drysdale coming in. Drysdale finding Stankoven for the win. He can't bury it. Unbelievable. 42 seconds to go. Drysdale was going for a change, but he got the puck, so he could not give up on that. All right, Kanasu again. 1-on-1 with Jamie Drysdale. Shot, no shot to be had. Pekka was ready for it. I don't think I made a... Actually, no, I made one save here in overtime. Logan Stankoven, the game on his stick. What a save by Hanaut. We might be doomed for a shootout here. We really might be in for a shootout. Holtz waiting. Over to Kyrou. Over to Stankoven. Back to the point to Holtz. Come on, Dallas. Dallas, get a better shot than that. That's all shin pads. Again, missing the net. Less than 10 seconds to go. I'm not playing a shootout. I am not playing a shootout at all. Conoso, no, rebound, no, how did it go in? Like 1 second remain. Oh, man. All right, here we go back in Dallas up against the Ottawa Senators. Not a great game against the Bruins, although we went to overtime. I didn't like the goal that it gave up. DeBoer, oh my God. All right, Pekka Pasta, calm down. You did some warming up, buddy. You should be good to go here. The Dallas Stars are still the second best team in the league. Seattle is actually number 1, so even without Pekka, they're still a damn good hockey team. Hug that post, baby. Shots are pretty low, as per usual. 16-15 for the Dallas Stars. So I don't really want to allow a goal since I already have one on 15 shots. Yeah, so I've made 14 saves in this hockey game. Not really the greatest, if we're being honest. We got to get in on that forecheck, Dallas. The playoffs are just around the corner. We're at the end of January, about to approach February. So I want to have a strong end to the season. My record has been insane so far starting for Dallas. So I can't mess that up. I want my 7th consecutive Vezina trophy. What am I doing? Okay. No shot yet to be had. Yet to make a single save in this third period. I'm good, though. Holtz over to Drysdale. Finding Sanderson. That was a fluky little shot there. It actually went over the net. Robo, down low. Robo back to the point. Drysdale blocked. Johnston over to Sanderson. Does anybody want to shoot the puck? It does not seem like it. Robo. It's Drysdale. Okay, finally. That is a shot we got out of the Harlem Globetrotters right there. Dear God, Desharnais. Over to Savoy. Over to Singard. Okay, all right, no shot to be had yet. Still have yet to make a save in this hockey game. Praying it's going to be there. Richmond. All right, beautiful. I've made my first save of the hockey game. And it was all alone in the middle. Richmond had an opportunity to bury that. Unfortunately, he was going up against the greatest goalie of all time. Now, the Sens, they have a very good team themselves. They were like 30, 13-4, I believe their record was. So this is a damn good hockey team we're going up against right now. 8 minutes to go in the third period. Still sitting at a 1-1 tie. I've only made one save. All right, Savoy, I don't know how to say his name, in the middle, over, I was there, baby. Pekka Pasta was ready for that shot. That is all the training and practice that I've been doing. Oh yeah, Buchanar, the backhand, and Clancy is forced to cover it up. We have less than 2 minutes remaining in this third period between the Stars and the Sens. Oh my God, Holt's coming in, absolutely wired one, and a nice save by Clancy. Less than a minute remaining. All right, Pekka, it's time to lock in. Not a lot of action, no problem indeed. It looks like Ottawa also traps it up a little bit. So the Stars in Ottawa, if we face in the Cup Finals, we got to watch out for that. Holtz, nice shot on net. He's going to get an offensive zone draw. I do not want to have more 3-on-3 overtime. We know what happened last time against the Boston Bruins, so I need to be better. Hug that post, Pekka Pasta. You know what you're doing. 35 seconds to go here in regulation. At a very low-scoring 1-1 in the third period. It is a standstill here in Dallas. Johnston over to Robertson. Our defense are not even coming into the zone right now, so we are just in a full defensive-minded situation. It's like almost we're leading in this game. Over, easy save by Pekka. That's not going to go in. 13 seconds to go. It looks like we might have overtime as Dallas elects on just dumping it in with one final rush in the period. Okay. That was a very questionable decision. All right, overtime it is 3v3 for 5 whole minutes. Shots are 21-19, so low scoring, low shooting affair here in Dallas, Texas. And I'm praying that we get the W. All right, Timmy Stu, he's got the lone goal for the Sens. Over DeBoer backhand, and he's going to bury it. There it is. We fail again in overtime. All right, here we are in the third period in Dallas yet again at another 1-1 tie entering the third. Shots are a little bit higher, 22-20 for the Anaheim Ducks. This is a team we beat last season. They don't have Luke Jonkman anymore. I believe he's on a brand new hockey team. We'll have to look and see where he's at. So that may be the reason why he didn't play last year. Maybe they didn't even have him on the roster. I thought maybe he was injured, but that dude hasn't played there in a little bit now. Pavel Mintyukov coming out. Mintyukov, nice save by Pekka there. Just do not panic, man. If I don't panic, I'm going to make the save of 9 out of 10 times, pretty much. Alexander Holtz. Now, Dallas has been struggling as of late. That's 2 overtime losses in a row, although we got those 2 back with sim games. Right now, we just got to worry about winning hockey games and scoring goals specifically, because it's been a few games since Dallas' goal-scoring ability has come back into play here. Right off the shin pads of your own teammate. Oh, man. They started out purposely very, very good when you join a brand new team. They let you be able to score offensively. You're an absolute juggernaut. But as the seasons go along, man, there is Johnston, put it home on Pekka Pasta. I mean, we are playing a 99 overall goalie out in front, and Pekka will make the save. All right, 12:40 left to go. Let's see what we can do. Buchanar doesn't even get a shot on that. All right, prepare for an offensive attack from Anaheim. Still lots of time in this third period. 11:40 left to go here in regulation. The Stars, Stankoven. Oh, come on, Stankoven. Why'd you stop moving your feet, dude? Oh, I hate when the computers do that. They literally have a real shot at a breakaway, and they just glide. They let the defender catch up to them. No shot to be had there. Great defending by Dallas. Capo Caco in the corner. Over to Buchanar. They're getting 2-on-1 right now. Not looking too great. We lose that puck battle. I don't like that at all. Out in front to Polak. Back to the point. White's trying to shoot that. Great defending by Dallas yet again. You're gone. Capo Caco all alone on the breakaway, and Pekka Pasta will absolutely rob him. Back to the point. We got full pressure. Drysdale over to Robo. Back to the point. Come on, Dallas. We got a pot one here. We have to take the lead in this third period. Out in front. What a save by Pekka Pasta. Man, it is tough battling a goaltender that is not as good as your goalie, but he's pretty well up there. He's one of the better goaltenders in the entire league at a 99 overall. I think the only other one is me, so that says a lot there. Less than 4 minutes to go. Alexander Holtz snipes it. There we go. He gets his 7th of the season, giving the Stars the lead in the third period. All right, we got a power play for the remainder of this game, so that's going to serve us well, but we know, yeah, they're going to pull their goalie back to even strength. Matejchuk shooting. Easy glove by Pekka. Play that to my defender. Even strength, but an empty net for the Ducks. Come on, Dallas. Seal the deal. Bowman with the windmill. Bowman waiting over. Stankoven. What the fuck was that? That is embarrassing, dude. I need to go into replay after this game and figure out what the hell Stankoven just did there. Campbell, ice the game. There we go, baby. What an absolute W. We needed this against the Ducks. We need to get back on track. Pekka Pasta comes into a hockey game, has a good individual game himself. Dallas gets the goal that we needed. We get the empty netter. We're close to Seattle, man. We're fighting for that President's Trophy, which I do want. I think I might be the goaltender with the most President's Trophies in history, but regardless, we pick up the dub up against Anaheim and march towards our 7th consecutive Vezina. Here we go. Still in Dallas on a homestand up against the Minnesota Wild. It is a 1-0 hockey game. They only have 18 shots on goal, so I got to play absolutely outstanding in this third period. Luukkonen, get the hell out of here, dude. Up to Wyatt Johnston. Wyatt Johnston is that boy. Over to Alexander Holtz. The Dallas Stars still buzzing as per usual. We are the massive Stanley Cup favorite outside of maybe Seattle. Ottawa will probably be another good one. Wherever the hell Luke Yonkman went, he's probably going to be on a Stanley Cup contender. So there are a few possibilities that we might not win the Stanley Cup. But Pekka Pasta, having him between the pipes is massive for this team. They're going to be able to rely on a 99 overall goaltender. Robo, backdoor. Robertson. Why am I calling him Robertson? It is Robertson. Jason Robertson. The man who leads us in points but can't score in the real-time game. What is that floaty backhander, dude? Get the hell out of here. You're not beating me like that. Pekka Pasta's way too, he's got way too much experience underneath his belt for something like that to go in. I just hit the big milestone as well. 30 years old. Pekka Pasta no longer is in his 20s. The big 3-0, getting a little bit older. He's not going bald like Shorzy is in his early 30s, but I'm still not a young chick anymore. Boys, shooting, rebound, get there. Over. Okay, why is my glove behind me? Why does my glove get caught behind the net there, or the post? Like the point. Boys, okay, what on earth was that? We have full pressure on the power play. Let's see if the Dallas Stars can cook. Come on, boys. It's a broken-ass play in front. We usually score on them. Come on, 1 minute remaining in the PP. Potter gonna chip it out of the zone. Can't get it out, though. All over the Minnesota Wild. We keep it in, but no, Tubert's gonna get it out for the Wild. All right, he's gonna come down the other way. Blast a slap shot on Pekka Pasta. All right, he gets a shot on net. Credit to him, I guess. Only 5. Well, there goes our power play. 5 seconds down. Alexander Holtz coming in. Over to Capo Caco shooting. Nice save in the netminder. Johnston. Why did Johnston not pass that puck? Back to the point. Sanderson blasting one there. It is Jake Sanderson. Only his 3rd of the season will tie the game up between Dallas and Minnesota as we clawed our way back into this game. All right, 6 minutes remaining here in the third period. We are back to a tie game, thankfully. Coburn coming in. Colburn. Oh, my God, I didn't hug the post there. What was I doing, dude? I was trying to get my controls under whack, and he damn near put it behind me. Jamie Drysdale moves it on over to Alexander Holtz. We got our top dogs out there. The big line, the first line. Come on, Robo. Back to the point. Drysdale. Block shot by Minnesota. This is a team that we played in the conference finals last year, and honestly, they kind of lit me up low-key. They scored way more than pretty much any other team did. I mean, Pittsburgh kind of did too, but Minnesota, they put up a good fight. I can't lie. Bowman, skate that puck out, Bowman. There we go. Coming in the zone, 2 minutes to go. Tie game yet again. Molendijk up to Ogren, getting bodied by Logan Stankoven, though. Hopefully he can get back for that empty netter last game. That was pretty egregious. I'm not even going to lie. Luukkonen coming in the zone. Luukkonen waiting for help, and he waited a little bit too long. It's out of the zone, less than a minute to go. And there's a possibility we might have overtime yet again. There's a real possibility. That would be, what, like 3 games in a row of OT? I mean, come on, Dallas. We got to start winning in regulation. This is not a recipe to win in the postseason, especially because there's so many overtime periods. They could just keep going on and on and on. Stankoven to Sanderson. Jake Sanderson's got the game-tying goal right now. Stankoven spinning. What a save by the netminder there. All right, Jordan Kyrou walking out. Kyrou back to Robertson. Nice save again by the netminder. Minnesota's goalies played very well in this game. Shots are 24-22 for the Stars. Molendijk, one final rush for Minnesota here in regulation. Soderstrom coming in over to Gugolev. Gugolev shooting. No shot or no goal to be had. 5 seconds to go. And yet again, we are going to have overtime. All right, the string of overtimes will continue. 3-on-3 yet again. This time against the Minnesota Wild. Still in Dallas, as it felt like we've not had a road game in a long time. Holtz shooting, pad save, rebound. Come on, Jamie Drysdale. Back out in front. Wyatt Johnston over to Holtz. Finding Drysdale, finding Johnston. They're moving it around. Harlem Globetrotters. The Globetrotters or the Dallas Stars. I can't really tell right now. All right, that's right off the shin pads. You do you, brother. It is a free country. Why, Johnston walking out. Johnston on the backhander. He cannot bury it. Again, back to the blue line. Over to Drysdale. We have been cooking right now in the offensive zone, although they got it out immediately. Over to Holtz. 1-on-2, 1-on-2. Form a little 2-on-1 here. Come on, Dallas. Come on, we haven't really had a great shot here. We're so far out, man. We got to get closer to the net. We just don't have the strength to be shooting it from the blue line. Less than 30 seconds remain here in overtime. Come on, Dallas. We need an OT winner. I'm not playing the shootout. I'm just going to get screwed to the shootout. Gugolev. Or Gugolev is going to come straight down the middle. Gugolev over. What a save by Pekka Past. I didn't even have to move that much. Gugolev again. Gugolev again. Boys, no shot to be had. I'm ready for it. 14 seconds to go. Lieutenant. Oh, my God. What the fuck was that? The trade deadline has just been passed, and the Dallas Stars added a massive acquisition. Juraj Slafkovsky from the Montreal Canadiens. He's an 87 overall power forward. He's only got 1 year left on his deal, so he could be gone in the offseason. But honestly, that just makes us much better on that first line and allows Jason Robertson to now go down to the second line. Defensively, everything is all good there. And in goal, we're rocking with Pekka Pasta and Robbins, as it looks like Devin Levi was actually traded for Juraj Slafkovsky. Here we go up against one of my former teams in the Edmonton Oilers, back in Dallas yet again, as we got a 3-1 lead over the Edmonton Oilers. So we're going to sit back on a lead here, hopefully make some saves. Edmonton hasn't really, they've only taken 15 shots on me, so it's not been that much. Tkachuk backhand, a rebound. Pekka, don't move, brother. Less is more. Less is more. Take a little less for a whole lot more. Get on that. We also picked up Juraj Slafkovsky, so I'm interested to see how he plays here in the real-time game. If he can be a big contributing factor, that's going to be good heading into the postseason. The final stretch of the regular season is here. We are the best team in the league right now. We are like 4 points ahead of the Sharks, and I think 8 ahead of Seattle, comfortably winning that President's Trophy race. So hopefully we keep that up. Over to Villan. Villan doesn't get a shot on net. Great defending by the Stars. The Dallas Stars are great. I was going to say Seattle again, man. I'm still not over not being a Seattle Kraken anymore. I spent so long in Seattle that I still feel like I'm on that team. 14 minutes to go here in the third. Juraj Slafkovsky wearing LeBron James's number 23. Very interesting choice there. He's got a big hype to live up to. Matty Beniers. Beniers waiting. Hug the post, Pekka. Great defending there by Buchner, baby. Dallas has become a very defensive-oriented team with the addition of Pekka Pasta. We traded Devin Levi, which happened in Seattle as well. I mean, a starting goalie's nightmare is pretty much Pekka Pasta joining your team, because not only are you not going to be the starter, but you're also going to get moved probably more than likely the next season. It happened in Seattle. It happened in Dallas. And I mean, wherever the hell else I'd go, it would happen there as well. Jordan Kyrou over to Capo Kako coming in. All right, this is some sloppy-ass hockey right now. I'm not enjoying this. Is that Matthew Tkachuk? Matthew Tkachuk on the Edmonton Oilers is absolute sacrilege. Not only did he play for the Flames, but he also played for Florida, who beat us in the finals. What is going on in the corner right now? Can we... Oh, no. Out in front, and that goes in. Fuck this game. Sokolov. I hate this game.
Stop the cap.
All right, here we are in a return to Seattle. First time playing my former team. I mean, the coach didn't even start me when we played in Dallas against these guys, but thankfully I got to start in Seattle. And 2 goals on 23 shots is not great. Pekka Pasta is being figured out by his former team right now. We've not scored a single goal on Severson, which is slightly concerning on 17 shots. 8:26 left to go in this third period. I mean, I can't score for the team. I need Dallas to help me out here in my return to Seattle. Obviously, there was a video tribute before the game. I got my ring as well from the Kraken that I won last season. So, no hard feelings at all with Seattle. It was just time to move on. It was time for a new chapter in my NHL career. I spent 6 long seasons with this team. That's 6 seasons that I've literally never spent anywhere else. I think that's the longest time I've spent with one team with either Shorzy or Pekka Pasta. And we had a damn fun time. But now, we are the enemy, so F the Seattle Kraken. I'm no longer on their side. I'm repping the Dallas Stars. Cale Makar coming in the zone. Now I get to feel what it's like for them not being able to score. They're going to have to go up against the greatest goaltender in National Hockey League history. And they know what it's like. I mean, they've already potted 2 on me, but that was in the sim, so it does not count. All right, Alexander Holtz, get us back in this game, please. Over. Oh my God, Slafkovsky and Severson will make the save. 12:15 left to go in this third. Jordan Kyrou lose it. Capo Kako, that was a sneaky little shot, but Severson's going to make the easy save, man. Easy save. 11:54 remaining to go in this third period, and I am praying that Dallas can get a quick one here, because if not, it's going to be tough to come back in this game. Come on, Logan Stankoven. You got to win this draw against Brandon Yeager. I think that is Braden Yeager. It is. All right. We got to lock in. Schneider. Losing it up to Dylan Holloway. Dylan Holloway's on this squad. Was he there last year? I don't think he was, so they must have added him with the available cap space left. I mean, they lowball offered me, I'm not going to lie. $8.2 million for my 6 years in Seattle. For everything that I did for that franchise, I was severely underpaid. Uh-oh, bad turnover there. 3-on-2 the other way. Dylan Holloway over to Cole Perfetti. Perfetti blocking it. Rebound. Get there. Pekka Pasta. Thank God. Can somebody go to the puck? I mean, I think Holloway's dead in the net right now. Bro was not getting up for a solid second there. Capo Caco loses that puck. Buchner coming in, wristing it. What a save by Severson. That was a nice save by him. Perfetti moves it on up to Yeager. I want P. Shorzy to get out there. Yeager coming in. Doesn't get a shot on net. They're sitting on a 2-0 lead. Are we really going to get shut out in my return to Seattle? My team is not going to score a single goal for me. That's concerning, man. They know how big of a night this is. This is a game that I did not want to lose. If there was one game the entire regular season, it would be this one. 5 minutes to go here in the third period. All right, lock in Pekka Pasta. I've only had to make a few saves in this third period. Not really a big workload. I mean, obviously, I was on the other side of Seattle for a very long time. They struggle to score. They really do. So the fact that they have 2 goals already before even hopping into the third, that had my mind blown. Captain Cale Makar squaring off with Holtz. We are the enemies now. All right, P. Shorzy's out there. All right, anybody but Shorzy. I just cannot allow that man to score on me. I've won cups with that man. He's no longer my brother. I actually am going back to hating him for pissing in my hat many, many years ago. I had to deal with him because he's my teammate. Business first. Tip, there it is! Wyatt Johnston with his 44th of the season, and it is a 1-goal game. All right, here we go. Third period time. We are only down by 1, so this is very doable. Dallas got to pull their goalie, though. I'm praying on the Stars coach to pull me. Nice shot by Slavkovsky. Honestly, haven't complained about his game so far. He's been pretty good. He has been pretty good. All right, B. Shorzy moves over to Jack Hughes. Hughes trying to get a shot on net, but no shot to be had. Hug that post, Pekka. Less than a minute remaining. Are they going to pull the goalie? I'm going to get on top of my crease just in case. Holtz firing. No shot to be had again. You're right, Slavkovsky out in front. Holtz, come on, dude. You had the game on your stick to tie it up. Holtz back to Drysdale. Rebound. Johnston. Wyatt Johnston. You want 45? I know you want number 45. Nice shot there. Nice save by Severson. 30 seconds to go. Full pressure in the offensive zone. Doesn't look like the Stars are going to pull their goalie, unfortunately. They're going to keep Pekka Pasta between the pipes. Jack Hughes the other way. Hughes coming in. Over. Taro Berg firing. Easy save by Pekka, and that is a defensive zone draw. Only 20 seconds remain, and it looks like, unfortunately, I head back to Seattle, and I'm only going to get 1 goal by my teammates. They're only going to score 1 goal for me. That is absolutely horrific, as my return to Seattle is going to be a loss, as the Dallas Stars lose in regulation 2-1 to the Seattle Kraken. Alrighty, here we go. Another third period. This time on the road up against the Nashville Predators. We got a 3-0 lead. 20 shots on net by the Preds. 20 saves by Pekka Pasta. And I got to keep it that way, brother. Oh, no. Why is the tether system on? Oh, Jesus. All right, that's Case here. I was going to say Marco Casper. Over to Dawson Mercer. Coming in the zone. I got to change this tether system as soon as I get the opportunity. Spence to Mercer. Coming in the zone. Oh, no, oh, no, oh, no. Get it out, Dallas. Get that puck out, boys. Come on now. What are we doing? What are we doing? There's still tons of time in this third period for the Predators to get back in this game. I mean, I doubt I'm going to allow 3 goals in the third, but they can definitely get 1 and ruin my day. Spence shooting, and an easy glove save by Pekka Pasta, and we are headed to the PK. 15-10 left to go. We got to kill off a penalty here. Matumo over to Nesbrat. Oh my God, that was a wide shot. Broken stick as well. Oh no, behind the net. I'm not going to let you walk it. What a save by Pekka Pasta with the paddle. I thought for sure I was dead to rights. Out in front, wide open net by Spence, and Pekka Pasta came out of nowhere and absolutely robbed him with the blocker. Unbelievable save by the greatest goaltender of all time. What an absolutely beautiful save by PP there. Holy shit, dude. I thought I was done for. I thought my S word was definitely gone there. All right, I got to stay calm. Oh, no. Full pressure by Nashville. Full pressure. Back to the point. They're going to shoot it. Nice, Cotter. Get it out, Campbell. Get it out, number 69. You're wearing Shorzy's number. You got big shoes to fill there. Why do we have 3 guys deep on the PK? I know there's only 20 seconds to go, but goddamn. Oh, no. Buchner over. Drysdale. We're going full offense on the penalty kill in a 3-0 game. That's crazy, dude. Who is deploying these systems right now for Dallas? It is all offense, no defense. Campbell, Cotter, loses the puck. All right. Counterattack the other way by the Preds. Now lock in here, Pekka. Leo Carlson over. Spence shooting. Nice save there. All right, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it again. Hug that post, Pekka Pasta. Hug that post. Oh no, in the middle. Spence shooting and firing, and PP will make the easy-ass save. 10:30 left to go here in the third period. Still sitting on a 3-0 lead. Shots are even at 24 apiece, so it's not like we're just dominating the Predators. Pekka Pastic having a very good game himself. Over to Holtz. Come on, Holtz. Win that puck battle, baby. All right, just kill the clock. Kill the time as much as possible. In the middle. Nice save by the goalie there. The days of Pekka Rinne are no longer. It is Pekka past the time here in Bridgestone Arena. Oh, no. Turnover, but, I mean, no forecheck at all from the Preds. They're down by 3, and they're not really forechecking at all. Really, honestly, pretty surprising. Slavkovsky loses it to Cow. Over to Dawson Mercer. 6:40 to go here in the third period. Carlson trying to get a shot off. Pekka passed. Is that a save? Is that going to be counted as a save? I don't think it is. Oh, well. It is what it is. It's still a 3-0 game. Jake Sanderson using the wheels. All right, Sanderson. I didn't know you were built like that, brother. There's Holtz. I can't get the puck off the ice. We have full pressure in the offensive zone, which means they're going to quickly escape as Gibbons comes the other way. All right, lock in. Gibbons coming in the zone. Firing Mueller. Mueller going. No. I'm there. Out in front. Pekka Pasta was ready for it. I got to stop poke checking when there's no poke check to be had. Out in front again. Mueller. The Predators starting to just fire them from the point. Mueller back to the point to Dawson Mercer. Cow. Bombs away. It is Bomb City here in Bridgestone Arena. The Predators are firing everything, but they've not gotten one past Pekka Pasta yet. Jake Sanderson. Kill the clock, man. We only got a minute left. We got 1 minute remaining in the third period. No turnovers. Kako, put it home, baby. What are you doing, dude? All right, Kemmel the other way for the Preds. Kemmel coming in the zone. Just blasting one. An easy save by Pekka Pasta there. Out in front. Another great shot, but it wasn't even on net. I got to focus here. Get back up on my feet. Back to the point. A 1T rebound. Get up, Pekka. Pekka, you gotta get up, laddie. You got no energy. Holy shit, 32 seconds to go. We are under fire right now. The Dallas Stars are having a tough time getting out of their own zone. Stankoven. Come on, just kill the clock. No, Stankoven. I need my energy to get back up, dude. I have no energy. I'm gonna get absolutely snipped on here. Capo Kako. Controlling the blue line. Over to Bouchard. When the hell did we pick up Evan Bouchard? This is news to me. What a great game by not only Pekka Pasta, but also the Dallas Stars. And I walk into Nashville with the ho-ho shutout. And I continue my absolute dominance. All right, we are continuing along on our road trip. We had a very fun night last night in Vegas, gambling on the strip. We got a 1-1 tie against the Golden Knights. They got 1 goal on 5 shots in the first period, which, again, it happens way too frequently for a 99 overall goaltender. But I guess that's just EA Sim Engine at its finest. So, in Vegas, 1-1 tie in the third period. Hopefully, we put an end to this poverty-ass franchise. Dallas clinched a playoff spot. We might end up being the President's Trophy winners, and Pekka Pasta en route to his 7th consecutive Vezina. As I mean, no goalie is even close to my numbers right now. I got amazing numbers, doing great things. I lead in wins, shutout, save percentage, and GAA, so that'll be like my 3rd or 4th season doing that. I think that's only been done a few times in NHL history. So what can you say about the greatest goalie of all time, man? Went to a brand new team this season and still just as dominant as he was last year with Seattle. Had to, I mean, brand new teammates, brand new city, brand new equipment, brand new trainers, brand new schemes and systems that the Stars play compared to the Seattle Kraken. And nonetheless, I'm still just as dominant. Maybe even more. Who knows? Smith coming in the zone. Smith walking in, shooting. Nice save by Pekka. Hug that post, baby. Hug that post, Pekka Pasta. Get it out. Up to Wyatt Johnston. Finding Jake Sanderson. Sanderson's turned into an offensive D-man here in Dallas. That dude's always in the rush, man. Oh, Drysdale keeps it at the blue line. Trying to pass to Wyatt Johnston. Loses the puck, though. All right, 12 minutes to go. They're going to dump it in deep. The Vegas Golden Cheaters don't know what to do offensively right now. That dump and chase style is not going to work on Dallas. They're usually just trap it up, so their players are going to be back. Floaty little shot, and Knight's going to make the save. We have full pressure in the offensive zone, and that means they're going to immediately escape. Jack Eichel still plays for Vegas in 2037. That is outstanding, man. All right, 9 minutes to go. Dallas says they've got their chances here in the third. There it is. Capo. Okay, Cap. There it is. Oh, my God, man. Can somebody shoot the puck on net? Like, why are we passing those? All right, Vegas is going to come the other way. They're going to, I mean, I don't think I've played. Actually, no, I had 2 shots on net. It was 15 shots when we entered the third. I've made 2 saves thus far in this period. Jason Robertson loses that puck at the blue line. I don't like that at all. Capo Caco Moves on over to Buchanan. Back to the blue line. Jordan Kyrou. Is Jordan Kyrou playing D? Am I just, like, losing my mind? He is playing. Oh, no. He's just a third man high. Okay, we got the 1-3-1 style. I completely forgot about that. 5 minutes remaining here in the third period. Jordan Kyrou. Over to Alexander Holtz. Come on, please. Somebody got to score here, Dallas. Somebody's got to walk in and rip one. I need my 40-goal man, Wyatt Johnston, to shoot that puck and stop passing it. Holtz going, and Knight with a nice save. They say it in every single trailer, but they still do the same exact things from the previous game. Like, he glided into the zone. He was in the slot. Like, rip it. Grip it and fucking rip it, dude. Score a goal. He's a 45-goal man, and he's not even willing to shoot. Like, half the players on my team aren't even willing to take shots. Like, how are we going to score if they won't even shoot? And when they do shoot, it hits the shin pads. It goes wide of the net. Like, it's, oh, Capo. Nice move by Capo. Shot again. Not a shot on goal. What is it going to take to get a goal here? Capo Caco waiting. Finding Jamie Drysdale. Drysdale, nice save there by Spencer Knight. Finally, we got a shot on net. One final rush for Vegas. Might be headed to overtime yet again. 8 seconds here. Roger McQueen coming in the zone. Losing that puck. Tries to gain it back. But it looks like here in Vegas, we are going to have extra time. Well, 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 would you look at that? Another overtime frame for the Dallas Stars. You know what? It's honestly, it just looks good on my record. I mean, more overtime losses than regulation losses. I'm pretty much unbeatable in regulation. Did Jamie Drysdale just try to go between the legs there? Did I see that correctly? And then he turned it over. Oh, nice. There we go, Wyatt Johnston. I love you. I'm making sweet, sweet love in the shower to you after this game. That was beautiful. That dude had a breakaway. I think it was Jack Eichel as well. No, it was not Eichel. Well, I'm going to face a breakaway anyways. Carlson coming in to Smith. Poke check it, baby. Yes, sir. Get the hell out of here. Pekka Pasta for the win. Yeah, Wyatt Johnston. Over to Holtz. Back to Drysdale. Drysdale. Jamie Drysdale. Holy hell. Puck on a string. And your Dallas Stars walk into Vegas. And we get the W. I don't know what's going on with the sim engine. But even at a 99 overall, there's some games where I just got lit the hell up. I wanted to play the Rangers. I tried like 3 or 4 times. And they were just lighting me on fire, man. Absolutely lighting me on fire. Luckily in this game, we don't have a single goal scored yet. A 0-0 tie in the third period. Shots being 27-26 for Dallas. So things are going well so far for Pekka Pasta. Easy save there, baby. I got to lock in. I got to do my job yet again. Get it out, boys. Get it out. We do need to score a goal, though. That's the thing. We need to score a goal. Wyatt Johnston coming into the zone. Over to Slafkovsky. So Jason Robertson moves down to that second line, which helps out our depth on the team. And definitely helps out our balance of goal scoring. Holtz with the absolute muffin. 15-15 remaining here in the third period of a scoreless game up against the Nashville Predators. Second time in a few games playing Nashville, so we're getting used to this team that's probably not going to be in the playoffs. I'm interested to play. We potentially could go up against Seattle. Maybe in the second round. Actually, no, they're in the Pacific, so it would have to be the conference finals. They're not going to be a wild card team, so we're not going to have to play them until the conference finals. We got to worry about the Central Division, get some new, fresh matchups. I mean, I played in the Central with Colorado, so we've been here a few times. Has Pekka passed to play in the East? I don't think I've played in the Eastern Conference at all. Every single team I've joined has been in the West. Pekka Pasta has not played in the East his entire career thus far in 25. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. All right, upright. Over to Vuchinevsky. Lose it. Very sloppy hockey here in the third period between the Stars and the Predators. We got to ramp it up, boys. We're like a week away from the playoffs, so handful of games left for the Stars. They got to lock in that President's Trophy. Pekka Pass has to lock in that Vezina, and we got to gear up for a playoff run. I want to go back-to-back. I've yet to go back-to-back in my career. We got to get it done this year. Capo Caco coming in over to Robo. Nice shot and an easy save by the netminder. Dallas is firing away in the offensive zone right now. We do have full pressure. Back to the blue line. Sanderson bombs away. He can't even get it off the ice. All right. Pekka Pasta, it's your time to shine, baby. You know what to do. Kemmel coming in the zone. Loses that puck to Drysdale. Good counterattack. Here we go. Robo. Jason Robertson. Loses that puck, but he regains it, though. That's all heart. You can't teach that backdoor feed, and Logan Stankov and put it in the back of the net. 3:45 left to go here in the third period. The clock is winding down. Another regulation bye. They're sitting back themselves. They're rocking our system of the 1-3-1. All right, it's 1-3-1 versus 1-3-1. Let's see if Dallas can get a lead here in the third period. Slafkovsky get absolutely buried, dude. Holy hell. 1:20 left to go in regulation between the Stars and the Predators. It's been a very sloppy game thus far. I'm not even going to lie. Very, very sloppy. Jordan Kyrou coming in, finding Slavkovsky. What a save by the netminder there. Less than a minute to go. All right, Pekka Pasta. It's clutch time, baby. You know what to do. You know what to do, Spence. Loses it. There we go, Jordan Kyrou. Where are you going? Kyrou. Turn on the Jets, baby. Turn on the Jets. Okay, slowly going to saunter in. That was a decent shot. I can't even lie. I've seen worse from the computers. Gibbons moves on over to Kemmel. All right, less than 30 to go. Less than 30 to go. Pekka Pass has made like 1 or 2 saves this entire third period. This entire third period. Kemmel going to walk down Main Street. Hug the post. Hug that post, Pekka Pasta. You know what to do. 19 seconds remain. Oh, no. We lose that draw. Back to Clow. Easy save by Pekka. I'll play the puck. We'll play it out to my defenseman. All right, one final rush for the Stars. Let's see what we can do. Coming into the zone. Oh, we don't even get into the zone. Dear God. The Dallas Stars are not giving me hope come playoff time that they're going to be able to come back in the third period as we got yet again another overtime. I really got to go back and count how many overtimes we have had this season because it feels like an all-time high. I mean, with Seattle, it was a pretty frequent occurrence. It was hard to beat me in regulation, but here with Dallas, man. Oh, go. Wyatt Johnston. Game on your stick. Ended. Johnston. Oh, my God. He does not even take a shot. Unbelievable. All right, we're going to go the other way. No, we're not. Nice save by Slavkovsky, or nice shot by Slavkovsky. My bad. Wyatt Johnston, put it down. Why would Wyatt Johnston put that the other way, dude? Just the chance of them to get a breakaway. Here it is. Spence, game winner, game on a stick. Flying poke check by Pekka Pasta. We're going to play that puck as well. I'm active, baby. I'm getting real active here. Upright. Shooting. Nice save by Pekka. 30 save games so far by the greatest goaltender in history. Oh, Jamie Drysdale. Can you pull something out of your ass again, dude? He went between the legs and then oh my God, another breakaway for Spence. Coming in, Spence. There it is. There goes my shutout. All right, here we go in Dallas up against the New York Islanders. It is a 2-1 lead for Dallas here in the third period. I got gypped out of my shutout last game as Dustin Wolf is going to make the save and he's going to cover it up. Of course, the New York Islanders don't really take a lot of shots, pretty much just like every other team in the NHL. As we are very close to the postseason. There's like 4 or 5 games left in the regular season. We are locked in. The Dallas Stars trying to grab that President's Trophy with their first season with the greatest goaltender of all time. They want to clear that, but man, 18 shots, one of them being a goal. Why couldn't I walk into more third periods with no goals against? Backdoor, I was ready for it. I was ready for that backdoor cheese. Don't worry about it. Jamie Drysdale. Over to Wyatt Johnston. Wyatt Johnston waiting. Back to Slavkovsky and a nice save by Dustin Wolf. Bolduc moving over to Capo Caco. All right, Dallas is going to clear that puck out pretty easily there. Jason Robertson dumps it in deep, just dumping Chase hockey. We are sitting on a lead here in the third period as the Dallas Stars are, the best team in the league, the best defensive team, the best offensive team. No, I'd still give that to Seattle now. Seattle has 2 100-point players, Jack Hughes and P. Shoresy. We had all that offense, definitely helped me out, but I don't have the safety net of having Pekka Pasta back there, so maybe potential Western Conference final matchup, Dallas and Seattle. That would be fun, man. If I get to play my former team in the postseason, I'd have a whole lot of fun with that, especially because I lost in the one game we played against them. That's on my nerves, man. That's always going to be in the back of my head. Holtz coming in. Fired Holtz. Oh, he missed the net by a goddamn mile. All right, 1 minute remaining here in the third period up against the New York Islanders. I guess still in the year 2037, the Islanders are playing a defensive style of game. Back to the point. Blasting it with Sanderson, but he missed the net. All right, they're going to come the other way. They're going to pull their goalie as well. There it is. Empty net for the Islanders. Linglet over 1T. I was ready. I was in prime position to make that save on the one-timer. Holtz, seal the deal in the game, Alexander. Why is my man doing a windmill? Slavkovsky to Holtz, and there we go. His only 12th of the season is an empty netter. That should pretty much seal the deal, right? 25 seconds remain in the third period. Of course, Dallas damn near scores yet again when the game is out of reach and the goals do not matter. I swear, there's no team better than my team when we got like a multi-goal lead after scoring an empty netter when we don't need a goal. They just come out firing and pot like 4 or 5 in a row. Nonetheless, 23 seconds to go in this third period up against the New York Islanders. I didn't allow a single goal in the third. Hopefully that still withstands the test of time here. Porter Martone, they're going to empty their net again. Jackson coming in. I can't see where the puck is at. 15 seconds to go. Another empty netter. Capo Caco rips it home on the empty netter for his 24th of the season. 10 seconds to go. Leno over. Get it out, boys. And there we go. We walk into another third period. Don't allow a single goal. And most importantly, we get the victory up against the New York Islanders. All right, the final game of the regular season up against the Chicago Blackhawks, and we're sitting on a 4-1 lead as Pekka Pasta currently is rocking his highest save percentage of his NHL career with a .933. Having his best season of his career. It seems like I'm just getting better year by year. Holtz coming in. Come on, boys. Wyatt Johnston cannot bear it on Igor, but we got to get the victory. We're already up 4-1. Maybe we got to get into a fight against Igor as well as we gear up for the postseason, get our mind right, get the mindset going of going to absolute war come playoff time. Evan Korchinski skates it in, and then he dumps it in. We also threw on the blacked out jerseys. I don't think I'm going to wear them for the playoff run just because my pads don't go really well with them. Maybe next year I'll go with all black pads, and they can become like the inaugural home jerseys. Oh no, Bedard over Shinnington. Get the fuck out of here, mate. Pekka Pasta is here. Lock in here, Pekka. Lock in. Oh no, Bedard. Oh no, Shington to Bedard. Rebound. Get on that, Pekka Pasta. All right, if there's one guy who can snipe on me, it is Connor Bedard. He's got the X factors. He has the shooting ability at this point. He's probably in the mid-90s. Holtz shooting wide of Igor Shesterkin, who is definitely washed at this point. The Blackhawks coming in again. Oh no, what a save by Pekka Pasta. I quite literally can't allow a goal also because my save percentage most definitely will go down. So I gotta lock in here. 11-10 to go. Sanderson shooting. Nice save by Igor. The Blackhawks, unfortunately for Bedard, he's been rotting away on this poverty team, man. They have not been in the playoffs in a long, long time, and they're not going to get there this season as they're going to miss yet again. Back to Sam Dickinson. Sam Dickinson still on... What kind of a pass? Okay, bro just missed a snapshot. How do you do that at the blue line? Over Parise. Did I hit the post? I think that might have hit the post there. Pekka Pasta got to kiss that post after the game. Poke checked if they try to come out. Keep that active stick, Pekka. Active stick. 7:40 remaining here in the third period of a dominating 4-1 game for the Dallas Stars, who probably are going to go on and win the President's Trophy. 57 seconds to go. They win that draw. Easy save by Pekka. Floaty little lost shot there. I couldn't contain the rebound. Tarquist. Tip. Oh, no. No, Bedard! Was that Connor? I think it was Connor Bedard trying to jam it home on Pekka Pasta. We got less than a minute remaining. 4-1 lead for the Dallas Stars as our attentions now are going to shift towards the playoffs. It's my first playoff run with Dallas, so I'm going to have a lot of fun. I'm excited, man. I want to go back-to-back. I've won 3 Stanley Cups in my career, but that's not enough. That is not enough. Why? Why am I panicking right now? Slow down, Pekka Pasta. Slow the hell down, laddie. 20 seconds remain in this third period. They're definitely not going to come back in this game, but I don't want to allow a single goal. Will Eklund over Parise. Eklund, I can't see where the puck is at sometimes. These blacked-out jerseys don't help. 10 seconds to go. We are going to ice off the regular season, cap it off with a W, cap it off with another Vezina as Pekka Pasta is just building a legacy that is literally unmatched as we dominate the Chicago Blackhawks 4-1, and now we gear up for the postseason. So at the end of the season, Dallas is going to finish with a record of 53-20-9, 115 points, and yet again, Pekka Pasta, how many President's Trophies have I won? I've been on stack team after stack team. We also got the Red Wings up here. San Jose is a good squad. Seattle kind of fell off, I'm not going to lie. They were at one time the best team in the league. And of course, the Carolina Hurricanes also fell off a bit with Luke Yonkman. Wyatt Johnston carried us offensively, 55 goals, 102 points. Jason Robertson at 38 and 78. Holtz was pretty good. Slavkovsky's a big addition. And while Pekka Pasta had the best season of his career, arguably 45, 12, and 8, 7 shutouts with a 934 and a 186 GAA. Pekka would go ahead and lead the NHL in wins with 45. He would also lead them in shutouts with 7 and also had the highest save percentage at a goddamn 934. One of the best goaltending seasons in NHL history. And now in round number 1 of the playoffs, we yet again play the Anaheim Ducks. No Luke Yonkman, no worries for Pekka Pasta. Well, that is going to do it for this video, as not only did we get traded in it, but also we had possibly our best season of our career thus far. We now got to turn our attentions to Anaheim in round number 1, load up for the playoffs, try to go back-to-back and win our 4th cup of our career. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you don't miss a single upload, and until next time, don't be silly. Wrap your willy.